हेलो सबको। सारे कैसे हैं भाई? बहुत बढ़िया होंगे। आज हम लोग स्ट्रीम पे आए हैं। खेलेंगे हम लोग हॉगवर्ट लेगेसी। बहुत सारे लोग पूछ रहे होंगे कि भाई ये कौन सा वाला वर्ल्ड लॉन्चर है गाइस। खेलते हैं। आ जाओ। क्या? 2 मिनट्स। हाँ ना 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 ना। ये खोल दिया। अब यहाँ से तो यहाँ पे डन। फ्री स्क्रीन। Hey, and that's how it is. Fully sorted. क्या आवाज़ आ रही है? बढ़िया। मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है गाइस? कोई तो बोलो चैट में। चैट में कोई तो बोल रहा है। ये देखना पड़ेगा। कैसे हो? बढ़िया। सारे लोग आ जाओ यार। सारे आ जाओ। कैसे हो? कैसे हो सारे? बढ़िया। चलो भाई। आज हम खेलते हैं। कौन कौन आ गया है? उसका पता नहीं क्या आवाज़ आवाज़ आ रही है वो बढ़िया से। देख लेता हूँ मैं। क्या कहते हो? देख लूँ। गेम की क्वालिटी कैसी है ये भी बताना ज़रा। कल कल से अच्छी है। बढ़िया है यार। चलो गाइस प्रॉपर सब प्रॉपर वर्किंग है। किया है फील? यार कंट्रोलर कनेक्टेड नहीं है अभी। यार कंट्रोलर कनेक्टेड नहीं है। कंट्रोलर कनेक्टेड नहीं है, क्या करें? हो गया, बहुत बढ़िया। अब जाएंगे हम लोग वाई दबा के सेटिंग्स में। इसको फुल स्क्रीन कर सकते हैं? नहीं हो सकता भाई। एफएसआर एनेबल्ड है। बैलेंस पे क्यों भाई? अल्ट्रा परफॉर्मेंस पे डालो, ज़्यादा फ्रेम निकाल के देगा। एंड एक और चीज़ जो हमको करनी होगी इन सेटिंग्स में, ये फ्रेम जोन थोड़ा सा ऑन कर लो। 160 170 एफपीएस आप लोगों को दिखाने के लिए कि भाई इसका नया अपडेट जो आया है इसमें है बहुत सारी दिक्कतें। भाई इसका इमेज कैलिब्रेशन कर लेते हैं। 4K वाली इमेज आपको दिखेगी बढ़िया। वाइट ब्लैक्स को थोड़ा सा हल्का सा ऊपर। एंड भाई इतना मतलब कैलिब्रेशन जो है वो विंडोज़ में नहीं हो पाता, उतना हम लोग करेंगे आज। एलटीआर ब्लैक पॉइंट कैसा ब्लैक करना है पता नहीं, क्योंकि भाई मेरे सिस्टम के हिसाब से एंड फ्रेम रेट है मेरे को अनकैप। क्या चीज़ है भाई? और क्या चीज़ है जो मैं यहाँ पे चेंज कर सकता हूँ? फिल्म ग्रेन तो मैं रखूँगा नहीं, मोशन ब्लर नहीं रखूँगा, डेप्थ ऑफ फील्ड नहीं रखूँगा, क्रोमेटिक एब्रिवेशन नहीं रखूँगा, क्योंकि भाई वेनम भाई होते तो भी करते। एंड सारी सेटिंग्स अल्ट्रा पे हैं। रे ट्रेसिंग चालू करूँ क्या? करनी चाहिए गाइस, बताओ बताओ, इस पर रे ट्रेसिंग चालू करूँ? इस चैट में बताओ, रे ट्रेसिंग चालू करनी चाहिए? कोई तो बताओ। मैं बता नहीं रहा कि भाई करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए, चैट में बताओ यार। करना चाहिए रे ट्रेसिंग? हम करो रे ट्रेसिंग। भाई बहुत सेंसिटिव हो चुका है, अब क्या बताऊँ। थे किधर हम लोग? तो अभी लोग हम लोगों को मज़ा बहुत आने वाला है एक्चुअली। क्या मस्त क्वालिटी है भाई। लेकिन 1080p पे है बाय द वे। वो दिखेगा। वेलकम टू अनदर स्ट्रीम गाइस। कैसा लग रहा हूँ ये बताना। मज़ा आ रहा है। ये जगह बहुत बढ़िया है यार। इधर वहाँ ऊपर मेरे को सांप दिख रहे हैं। ऐसा नहीं लग रहा वहाँ पे सांप से बनाया गया है? पता नहीं, मुझे ही लग रहा है। और कुछ है यहाँ पे? क्या क्या कर सकते हैं यार? कुछ नहीं कर सकते, बाहर ही जाना पड़ेगा लगता है। वो पड़ोस का खोपड़ा देखना पड़ेगा। कहाँ से जाते हैं भाई? अच्छा यहाँ से। सच्ची में? अ, अच्छा यहाँ पे मैं मेरे को जाना है।
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new.
भाई सिनेमा हॉल जैसा लग रहा है मुझे। मुझे तो लग रहा है डब्बे बज रहे ज़्यादा।
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragons.
क्योंकि डिस्प्ले पे गेम का कुछ मतलब वो दिख तो रहा है। वो है क्या चीज़, किस चीज़ का है वो? ये अपस्केल बढ़ा देते हैं इसका।
Poor man from the
मेरा
ministry.
फुल स्क्रीन हो गया भाई। क्या हुआ यार?
Did you
ये
see the
क्या
way that
चीज़ है? अरे ये तो अभी तक तो नहीं गया यार। ये नया कुछ आया है क्या? नहीं यार। सब अल्ट्रा है, सब अल्ट्रा है यार। खैर रे ट्रेसिंग भी चालू ही कर देते हैं, आए हुए हैं। रे ट्रेसिंग रिफ्लेक्शंस ऑन। भाई तुम लोगों को मज़ा आना चाहिए ना यार। और मेरी सीपीयू की फट जानी चाहिए। मेरी सीपीयू जीपीयू की फट जानी चाहिए एक्चुअली गाइस। देखो जो मेरा जीपीयू जो आपको वहाँ पे दिख रहा होगा ना, 100%, 99%, वो एक्चुअली 99% है नहीं। वो 198 मतलब 200 वाट्स का जीपीयू है। अप्लाई।
the sorting ceremony last night.
Can't imagine starting a new school this
A
late.
little room, everyone. Let them through.
वो कहाँ गया अपना, क्या कहते हैं, एम असिस्ट चालू है क्या? अच्छा ये रीडर, रीडर चालू करने से यार, रीडर चालू करने से भी नहीं यार। वो क्या चीज़ है, बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग है। एम असिस्ट ना, शायद हो सकता है। क्या चीज़ बताना जरा गाइस, कोई है जो मेरे को बताए? वो निकालूं कैसे मैं? हाँ, ये तो डिस्प्ले सेटिंग है, ये गेम सेटिंग है। कंट्रोलर ऑफ करूँ तो ना, कंट्रोलर रंबल वो होता है मतलब वाइब्रेशन के लिए, वाइब्रेशन मोटर ऑन होता है उससे। यहाँ पे तो नहीं है कुछ भी, से नीचे तो मतलब ना, छोड़ो यार, बाद में देखेंगे। सॉरी, मेरे को इधर जाना था। वो क्या चीज़ है पता नहीं मेरे को। यार उस बंदे से मिलने का है।
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
कोई दिख रहा है? मेरी चैट नहीं है इधर।
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What are you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया। ये बताएगा, ये मतलब कुछ खुराफाती चीज कर रहा है शायद से। और किसके साथ दोस्ती करनी है मेरे को? नहीं क्या? अचानक से मेरा लॉक कैसे हो गया यार? हाँ भाई, ठीक है। कुछ तो दिक्कत था भाई।
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
इससे बात करनी है?
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
लैग कर रही है क्या स्ट्रीम? स्क्रीन का देख भी करता हूँ, मैं लैग कर रही है मेरी शायद से 100%। मैं एक जगह पे मतलब खड़ा हूँ तो क्या बोलूँ इसको? I wish you had been there, मतलब मैं
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Well, farewell then. You see, leave. Bye, yaar.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Oh, and yeah, you seem to know a lot about chess. Who's
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Beauty with wings. अरे ये तो वही था वहाँ पे बैठा हुआ नहीं ये दूसरा बंदा है
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
memorable more like little terrifying
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Every time I'm there, everyone falls asleep. I don't think that's what a common room is for.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
To stay in the castle for the holidays, I find the moving stairs.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
This statue displayed the kelp. अच्छा एंड ग्रेट ब्रिटेन मतलब वहाँ का है भाई ये ब्रिटिश एम्पायर का ग्रेट ब्रिटेन है वो which usually takes the form of a long maned horse, the largest kelp ever reported is a Loch Ness monster in Scotland. अरे भाई वो तो ये है यार क्या बोलते हैं उसको उसको कुछ तो बोलते हैं यार हमारे यहाँ उसको अपना वासुकी बोलते हैं I think. हमारे यहाँ उसको वासुकी बोलते हैं जो शिव जी के गले में नहीं होता वासुकी भाव सागर मंथन के टाइम भाई बहुत कहानियां तो सुनी है भाई कहाँ जाना है अच्छा ठीक है यहाँ पे तो काम है क्या करना है मेरे को अच्छा ये फील्ड गाइड वाला 1% हुआ इसको उठा रे बाबा नीड टू एग्जिट मतलब मेरे को वो एक लेना है कहाँ मिलेगा
Clever, isn't it?
भगवान जाने
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
जो भी स्ट्रीम देखने आए हैं वो लाइक कर दो स्ट्रीम को बंदे दिख तो रहे हैं लेकिन कोई मतलब लाइक नहीं करके जाता है यार समझो यार तो जो कोई लाइक ही नहीं करता कोई मतलब ऐसे लाइक वाइक नहीं करता यार बताओ कोई मतलब चैट में कुछ बोल नहीं रहा बंदे ही नहीं है यार उस आंटी के पीछे जाना होगा नीचे हमको यार मेरे को उधर ऊपर जाने का था पर वो मतलब एक वो क्लास देखा था मैंने वो दीवार क्या है भाई
Revelio.
यार वहाँ चुरा लेता है यार मैं ये पता नहीं यार मेरे मतलब स्क्रीन पे वो क्या है कैसे इसको मतलब मैं निकालूं तो बता सकता है
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, find जो भी क्या बोली रे वो पता नहीं कुछ तो बोली लेकिन मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया ये होगा शायद से
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
क्या बात है?
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I took my copy of 1000.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
भाई इसमें क्या करना है? कहाँ जाना होगा अपने को? कहीं तो जाना होगा, कहीं तो
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Any news about the dragon nymph upon call?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego! Levioso! Complicates things.
If only all of my students would together.
Levioso!
Try next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
कंट्रोल देखो कंट्रोल देखो guys, कंट्रोल देखो मजा आ गया।
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for Revelio. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
To move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Check.
No better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Professor Weasley.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I tried transforming a rabbit into a dinner plate the other day. Ended up with a platter that had long ears. Disaster. If I can just stop vanishing my notes when practicing Evanesco.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
वाओ ये पता नहीं कोई देख नहीं रहा
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio!
Now, splendid! Don't lose your composure.
ओह अच्छा मतलब जितना हाई स्पीड में मतलब मैं उसको खींचूंगा
Accio!
Very good. Happens to the best of us.
मेरा मतलब ज्यादा कंट्रोल थोड़ा ज्यादा है
Accio!
Excellent. Not to worry. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you come on up?
मतलब वो नटी
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
There we go.
Accio!
ठीक है
Let us see this.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Oh dear.
हार गया एक्स्ट्रा 130 भाई 130 कैसे किया उसने
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Isha. Phew.
Accio.
Let us see this. There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Accio.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
मेरा ट्रिगर का पावर ज्यादा है ट्रिगर बहुत बढ़िया है भाई मेरा
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
चलो ये लड़की से बात करना होगा फिर उसके पास
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
क्वालिटी तो मस्त है। इसको बंदे आते नहीं यार स्ट्रीम पे, बताओ कोई आया हुआ है ना? कोई बंदे आते नहीं।
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Accio. Accio. Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
ये लाइन क्यों मार रही है मेरे पे यार? मत मारा करो यार। wasn't challenging these times. That's fine to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
अलग नहीं है क्या मतलब? अब मिशन क्या है? यहाँ से मिशन कहाँ है?
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves!
Revelio.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the way, the Minister for Magic was
Lumos.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't
Accio.
lies. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies.
Revelio.
I'm right, it's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be when you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
यार ये कहाँ से हो गया भाई? अच्छा
How nice to
ये
see you, my young friend.
यहाँ से मुझे जाना है। यहीं से मुझे जाना है, वो दरवाजे से भागता हूँ। ऑफिस में जाना होगा।
Just beware the open flame.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell you. Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory.
Never forget what that awful girl said.
अच्छा ये दीवार के अंदर है क्या?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
मजे लेने के लिए आई तो मैडम तेरे को मार रही है। जल्दी हो गई।
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio. Accio. Got it.
Oh, goodness, you need to practice a bit more, I think.
Revelio. The flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio. Brilliant. Revelio.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Perhaps a guilty lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Can't wait till I'm old enough to act.
Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Yes, just I am. Okay, बस.
said she always found the dormitory a good place to read. Better than the library.
What do you mean?
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you. Revelio.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected you to take it.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lace flags in the ground.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you do them, you can also use them in potion making.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Revelio.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Poop and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Revelio.
My older brothers were all sourced into Ravenclaw.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland.
Revelio.
But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio. Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Revelio.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Inquiring mind.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me.
Revelio.
इसके पास जाना है ना, ये वो है, यही है क्या नजदीक में, या नजदीक वाले
Revelio.
Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
An honest day's work. That's my creed.
More house elves in my house. Oh, I don't think anyone at the moment can work with
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
भाई ये वाले में पोशंस मत करना, जल्दी अनअवेलेबल रहता ना, मैं इससे उठा के लेके जाता। भाई ये वाला मेरे को खरीदना है। इसके 4 ऑफेंसिव है एंड नो ब्लड है, तो चल इससे बढ़िया मेरे पास। पता नहीं दूसरी बार भी
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
लीची जूस, लीची का जूस कैसे क्या करेगा? स्पाइडर फैंग से शायद कुछ बनता है।
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a diricle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. There you are. Finally. I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dust.
Oh, no, for sure. As you'll wait.
What are you up to now?
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Lumos, Protego! Leviosa! Lumos! Leviosa! Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Lumos! Protego!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo. Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Reparo. Revelio.
बहुत बढ़िया चीज है भाई, पढ़ के कुछ समझ में
were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Revelio. Revelio.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Revelio.
किसी बच्चे की भाई सीक्रेट नहीं पता चली मेरे को यहाँ पे बताओ। भाई साहब 6 GB है, बहुत ज्यादा है यार। 6 GB मतलब बहुत ज्यादा है। 9.5 तो ये साल जाते हुए देखा है। बढ़िया FPS, बढ़िया गेम प्ले, बढ़िया भाई। एवरेज FPS देखो भाई, 90 भाई, 90 भाई, 90 प्लस भाई। जाना किधर है बे? ये वही लड़की नहीं जिधर से अपन किए थे? लड़की काहे काट रही है? भाई कहाँ से करूँ? भाई दिमाग
Revelio. Accio.
यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा। प्रिंसिपल के ऑफिस में तो नहीं। अच्छा नहीं नहीं नहीं, समझ गया मैं। वो हॉगवर्ट्स में ये होता है ना, हैरी पॉटर। हैरी पॉटर उधर जाता है अपना उसके पास, जहाँ पे एक ये होता है, क्या कहते हैं, यहाँ से सीधे
Revelio.
ये तो क्लास में जा रहे इतना मेरे को अरे फिक्सर की क्लास में।
Revelio.
गर्ल्स था शायद से। अच्छा फिर क्लास में भाई वो मतलब वो बताएगा, अभी बताएगा।
Professor,
ऐसे ऐसे
I'm
सीन
glad to
होगा
see you.
उसमें।
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Sir, about the goblins and not.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio. Simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
अच्छा मेरे को उधर जाने का है मुझे दिखा था हाँ हाँ ये इधर हार गया हूँ ओके मैन नीचे उतरना है
Get away from me! Let him!
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Akio!
Student want to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charm. So I took my revenge.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, And whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Don't shy away now.
Come on. Is that all you've got?
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
There goes my wager.
Accio. Accio.
You're better than that.
Accio. Levioso.
Expelliarmus. Don't shy away now.
Reparo.
Arresto momento.
Act like a winner.
Levioso.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso!
Accio.
Reparo.
Excellent form.
Levioso. Reparo. Lumos.
That's it.
Levioso. Levioso.
That was something.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Revelio.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've most pleased to include it.
Revelio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I was destined to be a glorious beater in Quidditch.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Revelio. Accio.
Open a shop in Hogsmeade. Glad rags too.
Revelio.
I have family. I would not.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
चलो गाइस, लेट्स गो। यहीं पे हम लोग ख़त्म करते हैं एंड कल मिलते हैं गाइस। ठीक है, चलो आज के लिए मेरी तरफ से इतना ही। कल मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम पे। आप सबको ये अच्छा लगेगा।